Okay, everyone, what you're looking at is the alcohol soap that I made. I have decided to liquefy the soap, and I'm pretty excited about that. As you know, you've seen me pour it in a mold and wanted it to become bars, but because I had to add some more water because it seized on me, um, only the top of it solidified. And so I didn't want to use that, try to wait forever for that to solidify. It literally looked just like you see it right now underneath the hard part, and it had been over 24 hours. And so I've decided to go ahead and liquefy it. And this is the second part of the soap that is being liquefied because my crock pot can only hold so much. And so I want to show you, after I had added the water to it to make it into a liquid soap, I want to show you what it looks like. So what I've done is recycle an old bottle, and I'm going to take this and put this back over there. I recycled an old bottle, and I'm going to let you see the liquefied soap as it falls in the sink. It's in the bottle again. This, of course, is just for me with the old bottle. But here's the soap. I'm just going to use the funnel. Here's the bottle. And I'm going to use a funnel. And I've taken this soap that I made and put it in a recycled container. And here's the soap. Liquid soap. And yeah, it's yellow. And when all of that is completely finished, I am going to warm it to remelt it again, just to make sure that there's no clumps in it. And I've overfilled that, so let me get that back out of there. But that's the soap. And I showed you before how it got all sudsy. If you can see that. So let me get this out of the way. But if you can see down in there, liquid soap. And of course you know, because you watched me make the soap and the soap sees, that I didn't use KOH. I just used regular sodium hydroxide. And so I just want to clean off the bottle. So I'm going to lift you up a bit and then put you in the sink with me. I feel like I'm breaking something. I think I did. Alright. Okay, so the water's on. Just to get even the soap off of there. That was on the spatula. Just let you see the soap. And that was just a little bit. Very, very little. So, let me get the bottle. So here's the soap. I'm going to clean it off. And after I left it in the crock pot for a few hours, then it has sat overnight. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you liquid soap. First, and that's no water, so I'm just wasting up water. Here we go with that soap. So that's soap without water, you know, if you will. My hands are already moist and wet. So there's the soap. Get the water. So you see me take most of that soap off, just to be left with this. Just so that you know how soapy this is. still can go a little bit longer. I pretty much think that would be it. So what I'm going to do is dry my hands and show you the soap one more time. And again, this is my soap made with alcohol and peroxide, rubbing alcohol and peroxide. So, hands are dry. See with my towel here, my hands are dry. You see it, the soap, a little bit. Okay. And of course, you don't usually use soap on dry skin, all right? You always get your skin wet when you soap. So, let's add a little water. So, at first I used to think, you know, why can't you make liquid soap with regular sodium hydroxide? Because you're just liquefying the soap. Why do you got to do all these special things to it, you know? And then here I go with a seized batch that I had to put more water in to try to save it. And then that makes it gel but not ungel itself because it's soft soap now, if you will. I don't do soft soap, so I wanted to do, or I don't do I didn't want a gel soap in this soap. So if it's not a hard bar, then I need it to liquefy. So here's to liquefying my soap without having to buy KOH. And I've been driving myself nuts wanting to buy some KOH, of which I've made liquid soap before. And with KOH. So I find that there's nothing different about it. Here we go. You can see. And you might be wondering, what am I going to use alcohol and peroxide soap for? Maybe to dry out the skin, over oily skin, excessively oily skin, to dry it out on the face. You're not going to use it on any open sore wounds, I wouldn't think, because it being alcohol, it's going to burn. Unless you've got a massive type of an infection. But mostly I would say this would be for the face and oily skin. So there we go, guys. This will be used as the facial bar, and it has lavender and tea tree essential oil with added vitamin E. I am liking it. My kids are going to start using it today. I have a daughter that has some oily T-line or T-zone across her face, and the only thing that breaks out in little bumps is her nose. And so she's going to start using this on her face, being careful not to get it, of course, in or near her eyes. But this is my liquid soap. I am so thoroughly excited about the alcohol peroxide face soap. So you will see this on my website when I am ready, completely ready. What I love about this soap is not only has it sat and been gone through the crock pot, but after I poured it, it actually went through the gel stage. So this soap is definitely cured, ready, and safe to use. It's safe to use. So I'm excited. All right, guys. Bye for now. Have a good day. Let me know what you think. Subscribe and follow me on Twitter. Join me on Facebook.